Good morning, everyone. How are you? Well, today we're going to continue with Unit 11. Okay, we're going to see the part of vocabulary and skill development. Okay, and I'm going to tell you about an interesting web page called BuzzFeed. Okay, we're going to talk about that in the test that is in page 110. And also you have the web in the platform. Okay, because this web, well, first of all, bats. Do you know what the meaning of B-U-Z-Z? Well, it's the noise that bees make, okay? But it's also when, some informal word for news that are very shocking, okay? So when people are talking about something, this is a buzz, okay? So we're going to talk about this, okay, and also about suffixes, okay? So we're going to start with the first part, that is understanding complex sentences, okay? So here we have several photographs and you have to discuss two questions, okay? Are you familiar with this website, okay, or website like this? Or would you click on this list? Well, there are several webs that are about topics, like for example, news, fun, quizzes, pics, bits, and search, okay? But BuzzFeed, the web I told you about before, was very famous. Indeed, it became in 2014, I think, yeah, one of the world's most popular sites in the world, okay? Because this web was prepared to share in social media. So you, for example, you go to El Mundo or you go to El País, okay, and you read the news if you want to learn more, okay? But in this case, you see the news, and if you want to share, you can share through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever, okay? So here you could see different topics, okay? You don't deep on the news, okay? But you just share with the others, okay? So in the unlock the code, we have here how to understand complex sentences, okay? Complex sentences, for example, in Spanish we say como las oraciones subordinadas, ¿vale? Cuando tenemos una oración dentro de otra, entonces ahí se complica un poco, ¿no? So, to understand a sentence, you need to be able to quickly identify the subject, okay? If there's a subject, okay? Or the verb, that is always a verb, and the object. Certain features of long sentences can make this difficult. As I told you, there are relative clauses or there are subordinate clauses, okay, that make us difficult to understand. So if you understand the verb or the noun, okay, the subject, you could more or less understand the, what's the most important meaning of the sentence, okay? Here, in the test of BuzzFeed website, you have things to practice with that, okay? I'm going to read the test for you. I'm in page 110. In 2013, the media industry watched the extraordinary rise of the news and entertainment site BuzzFeed, which in 2014, just a year after its global launch, was attracting 130 million unique users worldwide, making it one of the biggest sites on the internet. The secret for its success: list cycles, a combination of the word lists and articles. These present news and entertainment in the form of lists, sometimes accompanied by photos and animated images, typical lists, okay? 20 things you never knew about, or 16 ways to, or 11 reasons why you should never. Loved by some for the entertainment value and simplicity, but criticized by others or for lowering the quality of journalism. The list click now appears in a number of new websites, including some of the more high-quality ones, okay? So here you see that there's not a lot of sentences. There are just 3 or 4 sentences, but there are a lot of relative subordinate sentences, okay? So this is, if you know syntax, you could understand better this kind of sentences, okay? But if you have, for example, a long reading, okay, it's important to see what's the main sentence, okay, and what are the subordinates, okay? So here you have a test about 4 reasons why clicks are here to stay. Order from cows, okay, when we have thousands of millions of news, okay, it's a kind of order, okay? News snacking, okay, it's just a little summarized. Clear signpost, okay, if you want to clarify. Or shareable content. As I told you, this website became very famous because you could share the content, okay? And the grammar point, adjective suffixes, okay? I have put you a song. It's a bit silly, the song, but it could help you to understand more about suffixes, okay? And also I have put you an image, okay, where you could see the typical suffixes, the meaning, and an example, okay? But here you have some of them. This is quite difficult in English because there are not rules as in Spanish, but we're going to try, okay, to work. So I'm going to read the chart in page 111. We can make adjectives by adding suffixes, okay? So al is the most common adjective suffix. All adjectives are mainly formed from nouns. So from a noun, you add al and you change into an adjective, okay? For example, accident, accidental, virus, viral, okay? Able, if, and are mainly added to or formed from verbs. So a verb, you add able, if, and you change into an adjective, okay? For example, drink, drinkable, select, selective, dominate, dominant, okay? And able, for example, is known as a living suffix. This means we can fix it to any existing verb, okay? It's useful for inventing new words. For example, Google, Googleable, okay? Able is something that makes it possible, okay? Able from the verb to be able to, so you add able to a noun and it creates like a sentence, okay? So here you have exercises, okay, to practice with that, right? I'm going to give you also more exercises because this is practice, okay? You can learn by head a noun without change into, no, because there are a lot of exceptions, okay? So I'm going to give you more exercises to work about that, okay? And keep in touch, bye-bye.